This is the Freerun drawing that was seen around the world. Kind of. Or if not that, it started a big movement on Twitter. So this all begins with this post to no context memes with a screenshot from a post to r/animation posted by a user whose name I can't read. But they post, how are you guys able to draw at different angles? And it is a drawing of Freerun who is looking up at the sky. And admittedly, yes, the drawing does have some anatomical errors, right? With the jaw protruding very upwards, like the face is a bit compressed, but rightfully so. This is an extremely difficult angle to draw. Who's drawn poses like this? Right? And it's such a unique pose. Artists on Twitter were likening it to the equivalent of drawing hands in terms of the level of difficulty. So, absolute respect for the artist making an attempt on this pose because this is so difficult. And you can tell the artist has already a good level of art skill and a good level of rendering as well. Just a tricky and anatomical pose to do. And also, this post got community noted, adding that it attributes the drawing to the wrong person who reposted it to farm karma. The original sketch was done by a user named SpaceDev1. And here in r/freerun, as you can see, this was the post made. And essentially, this art piece started a movement on Twitter because everybody was trying to make their own attempt at Freerun at that angle. We have people drawing cute sketches like this, really hilarious drawings like this one by MG Risovaka. That angle's easy for me, years of training. Look at Giga Chad Freerun over here. Other drawings like this. This one is done in the perfect like Freerun style. Like artists' own interpretations of it. And people were doing like full on tutorials on how to draw in this angle. Even like side-by-side memes like this, strongest anime art in history, strongest anime art of today. This one is really cute. Other users are quote retweeting it like Enzo Fernandez art, writing, "This will forever be the most challenging angle to draw. It really tests your knowledge of everything. How did I do? And this looks so good." Another user, Anari, had this post, and their art is beautiful. They also added, "Just use AI. Nah, I'd rather mess up and learn by doing it myself. Thanks a ton for all the feedback. I'll fix everything soon as I get some free time." Another user, Shuke, adds, "First of all, I must say that the exercise is very interesting and quite complicated if you don't know about anatomy and body proportions. Finally, my respect to the person who shared their attempt. I don't know if they were looking for feedback, but I admire their courage and can only tell them to keep practicing and that they're on the right track." And they drew their attempt of Freewind kind of like looking up as well. And this is honestly so sweet to see because in this day and age, especially with the rise of Gen I feel like more so than ever, people are scared to showcase art or scared to showcase art that could, in any single way, shape, or form, be deemed imperfect in quotes. And I use this in quotes very lightly because like the minor imperfections in artwork is what adds character to the art and what makes it look human. And this user Artil writes, "The viral Freeman drawing has made me realize how endearing it is now to see a new artist putting their work out there in the age of AI slop. Yes, it's funny, and the artist is punching above their weight, but they're trying to learn. Sadly, that is a lot to ask of someone now." And this got 60,000 likes. Another commenter, Buggy the Artist, adds, "I'm glad a lot of people, especially pro artists, are saying how hard that angle is to actually draw, and they did a good job for a first try. The amount of people who wouldn't even try to get the angle, but they wanted to draw something they liked and did it. Props to them." Artel adds, "It is indeed very difficult, to the point where many actively avoid it. But this artist is somewhat blessed in their naivety to not know or care and do it anyways." Another user, Anton, adds, "Okay, first of all, anyone crapping on this person is the purest form of evil. He had an extremely challenging idea in mind, and instead of running to Gen AI like a little baby, he picked up the pen and gave it his best. Put some effing respect on his name. If you're an artist in this position, the only real practical advice here is just don't. Extreme high-low angles are a nightmare at any skill level. They are like hands, they never get easier. Tackling them early on will just leave you discouraged. Learn to draw flatter angles first, build up your fundamentals. Don't rush Cthulhu with a wooden sword." And yes, again, absolutely agree. Anybody who dogs on somebody for trying to learn something new, attempt something challenging, and going outside their comfort zone, that only says more about you than the person you're trying to dog on, because they at least were brave and went out of their comfort zone. Video Game Shay adds, "I want to point out that the person who attempted this drawing now has gotten more virality and more respect from artists for at least attempting this versus all the AI bros posting their dumb slop. Long story short, just try. And if people make fun of you for trying, we will rally behind you. Because again, if you make fun of somebody for trying to go out of their comfort zone and learn something new and try something difficult, that's on you. Because why is that making you uncomfortable? And this expanded even further than just the art realm. Because if you go back to the subreddit r/freerin, Space Dev's artwork is now the profile photo of r/freerin. And it goes even one step better. Here we have Mallory Rodak, the English voice actor for Freerin, who literally made it their profile photo, writing #new profile pic. And the original artists themselves, Space Dev 1, came onto Twitter with a brand spanking new Twitter account. And their very first post is this piece, and this is hilarious. Modern problems require modern solutions. And they posted, "I realized I didn't give a proper thank you." So they have a drawing titled "Thank You," and they have 3 drawings in here with a red-headed character. They drew this guy a week before Fern. I suppose they're referring to Fern here, and then we have the viral Freerin drawing. And Space Dev adds, "So my drawing blew up. It even became a meme. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for sending me countless tips on how to draw faces and perspective. Thank you very much for that too. I'm happy that it inspired a lot of you to draw this apparently hard angle. I'm glad you challenged yourself to do better than I did. I'm absolutely flattered this drawing became Mallory Rodak's profile photo. Thanks for that. I just shared it because it looks silly, but oh my gosh, the publicity, the tips. I didn't even know that drawing would touch that many people's souls. I don't know what else to say except I included a crappy Stark drawing to complete the family. Thank you. I don't know if this sounds dramatic, I just want to show I appreciate all of your support." And their account is already at 21,800 followers on Twitter. Also, I love their profile photo. This is so cute. Also, just a little fun thing. I went on Twitch when I was streaming. I did my own variation of the Freerin drawing just for fun. This was supposed to be a sketch. Might have rendered it a little bit too much. It's a bit scuffed. This angle is turbo hard to draw, by the way. But yeah, yippee, Freerin. And extra meme, this was my reference photo. Oh my god, why do I look like that? So I just wanted to share this very, very wholesome story with you because this is so sweet and it honestly is just like so wholesome to see that in this day and age, there's like the doom and gloom of Gen AI and AI slop and all of that, that actual human artists and learning artists can have their art celebrated and appreciated by the broad art community. So I'll have them linked down below. Please show them some love and show them the endless support they deserve. And yes, if you like this video, I appreciate it. If you like and subscribe, don't forget to check me out on Etsy. I have digital art there like emotes and overlays, where I also have a coffee with free resources like a free sponsorship guide, and I stream on Twitch 3 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays at 6 p.m. PST. So I hope to catch y'all there or in another video. And before we end that real quick, I just wanted to share a funny tweet that I found. This is posted on Twitter by user Warua, writing, "I'm never opening commissions again." And it's a drawing of a sketch they did. They sent it, "Hi, here's the sketch I have so far for you. Would you like me to make any changes before I start the line art?" And then the response is, "Doesn't taste very good." And it's a photo of somebody trying to eat it on a plate. And then to make it even funnier, a commenter added a screenshot of their VGen, writing, "I mean, you're the one that says it's edible." And it's their VGen where it says, "You can get the full and original editable PSD file," but there's a typo and it says edible. And they said, "No way, I'm definitely keeping this now, ha ha ha." I just thought it was funny and it gave me a good laugh, so I wanted to share it with you.